Looks like the Chicago Bears GM search is officially underway. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, hit the big red subscribe button. Follow me on all my social media platforms and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video because I do so every day. So with that being said, folks, we got some news. The Bears have put in a request for their GM position to interview somebody, and that is Morocco Brown. All right, Morocco Brown, who is he? He is the Colts director of scouting. All right, so I'll talk about him in just a second here. But I just made a video about the Bears putting in a request for a head coach, all right, in Leslie Frazier. They want to interview him for their open head coach position now. And I said, you know, forget Leslie Frazier for a second. Why are you interviewing for a head coach when you don't even have a GM? So this makes a little bit more sense to me because you got to have a GM and let him decide the coach, right? Remember, that's the way you want to go about it. So, okay, this makes a lot more sense to me now. You're going ahead and doing your GM interview. So, Morocco Brown, let's go back to him. Who is he? What do we know about him? What's his track record? So, he is the Colts director of scouting, as I mentioned. Been with them for a number of years. And his track record in terms of the draft, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. The group of players that he helped draft here, folks. Quentin Nelson, Darius Leonard, Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, and Ryan Kelly. All right, all very, very, very good players. So you love to see that. But I want to highlight something real quickly here. Keep in mind, Colts director of scouting. All right, Leslie Frazier previously was a Colts assistant coach on the defensive side. There's a lot of Colts ties here initially that you're seeing, and that's because the Bears are working with Bill Polian, and they have also consulted Tony Dungy, who was the head coach for the Colts for a number of years. Bill Polian was an executive with the Colts for a number of years. They're consulting with them in their new search. So it's clear what's happening here. Polian and Dungy are saying, hey, interview all these guys that are our guys first, right? They're just recommending, oh yeah, I worked with him for a number of years. I've worked with this guy for a number of years. Go ahead and get the Colts guys. So that's what you're seeing here. I don't have a problem with interviewing Colts guys, right? Guys with Colts ties with Polian and Dungy. What I do have a problem with is this better not be the extent of it. You better not just be interviewing, GMs and coaches with ties to the Colts. Like, that better not happen. So I just want to make sure that that is captured. As far as Morocco Brown, look, folks, again, the draft success is great. But what I need more information on, what I want to know more about is more than just that. Because Ryan Pace was good at the draft as well, right? The middle rounds he nailed. Maybe good is an overstatement, but he was solid at drafting, right? He got us a Justin Fields, Roquan Smith. He has drafted fairly well. What Ryan Pace's problem was quarterback evaluation, right? He wasn't able to get the right quarterback in. Again, he drafted Justin Fields, but before that, he signed Mike Glennon, drafted Mitchell Trubisky, signed Andy Dalton, Nick Foles, like the list goes on and on. Quarterback evaluation was a big problem for Ryan Pace. And then in terms of as a GM, it's not just the draft. Going out and signing free agents. Like, besides Allen Robinson, who was the big-time free agent, Robert Quinn, again, had a bad year last year, great year this year. Love seeing that. But for the most part, it shouldn't just be the draft. Again, Morocco Brown seems like a nice guy, and he's got good track record. I don't mind it. But to me, I need to go through more candidates here. I need to go through more candidates before I'm comfortable saying, okay, he's the guy. I need guys that have a proven track record as a GM. All right, and that's kind of where I'm at here. Director of scouting. So, of course, he is going to be able to have a track record with the rest of the draft because that's all he does. But I think I would rather hire a GM with proven experience, right? Because how long are you going to do this, right? Where you go ahead and you hire guys that are new to the job and you got to give them a learning curve, right? Get a guy in here that's got a proven track record, the Theo Epsteins, the Arturas Karnishevas, guys like that. You know they've done it. They'll come in here and do it again. Director of scouting, again, you can add him to our scouting department, but Ryan Pace was solid at the draft too. I want a GM with a proven track record. So that's where I'm at here. I'm sure Morocco Brown's a nice guy, but I think I want a GM with a proven track record. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks for watching.